Y'all went crazy over this hairstyle, so now here's the tutorial. I'm about to show you how I did it. I used 2 packs of hair. I mixed 350 and T1B 350. If you can't find this, you can use the Free Tress Pop and Twist. It's the exact same hair. $7 at your beauty supply store. This is what my foundation looks like. I flat twist, not braid. The most important part is just to twist up the perimeter of your edges all the way around to the back and connect those two together in the back and crochet it up into the rest of your braids. The rest of your head really doesn't even matter. The uglier the better, honestly, and make sure you do them big. That's what helps. Then I take one piece of hair and I grab a small section from it because we're about to do the invisible hairline method across the part and the edges. I'm gonna show you how I do it. So the most important part of this is to make sure you're crocheting super close to your part. It doesn't matter if it's a part of the twist or not, just that extra hair on the side. Anything that's super close to your part, that's where you want to make sure you crochet very skinny, thin pieces. And when you crochet, you only want to bring one half through the loop, not both. Here's a close-up of me doing the exact same thing. I take a small piece of hair. You want it to be about that thin, no thicker than that. Get as close to the part as possible. It doesn't matter if it's a part of the twist or not. Just get in where you fit in. Take one half and pull it really tight and flip it over. One more time because I need y'all to get me. Super close to the part. Right here, I'm just pinching and pulling just to spread it out a little bit and fluff the hair out so it looks more seamless. This part makes a big difference, so pay attention. I'm gonna cut the hair into small, short pieces like 1 inch. And we're also gonna go along the part, super close to the part, and we're gonna crochet that in too. Now we finna do the edges. We're gonna crochet a short piece again, super close. And because these pieces be so short, sometimes it's easier to just pull the whole thing through and tie a knot yourself instead of trying to stick your finger through the loop. It saves a lot of time. So now this is what we're looking like and we're about to tease. First we're gonna take a comb and tease. Then my edge brush, and I'm only focusing on the roots of my crochet. Very close to the part. Also very close to my edges because I'm trying to create my own illusion of edges. Always pull and separate after you tease, always. Then I just kind of use my fingers to play around with it and position it in a way that I like it. And this is the exact method that I do all around the perimeter of my head and the part. I always do this part first, and then for the rest of my head, I just crochet like normal. And that is our install. Now for the styling, once you are done with the install, at this point you should look like a poodle. So we're gonna finger detangle our sections, carefully just comb through it a little bit, starting at the bottom for real, and then work your way to the top. And then make sure your section is about the width of your pinky. You don't want it to be no bigger than that. And then just start twisting the roots and flexi rod it. And we're gonna get ready to dip it in boiling hot water. It's easiest to do this with a coffee mug, but don't use one that you actually drink out of. Dip a rag in it and use that to get the hard to reach areas first. Then I dip it in the mug for like 15 seconds. Be careful and use a towel when you take it out of the mug. You don't want to burn yourself with the boiling water. Then I blow dry on medium heat, and you really want to make sure that the hair is dry. It doesn't take long to dry. I did this in like 10 minutes. Then you unravel, and it was still a little wet, so I'm gonna go back and blow dry again. Once it feels dry, then you're all good, and you can unravel the twist. And be very careful. You wanna really start at the bottom, work your fingers through it carefully, because you don't wanna mess up the curl. This is what you should get. Then you just want to start pinching and pulling again. Just start separating it, fluffing it out very carefully again, because you want to keep the definition of your curls. Be very delicate now. This part is going to take a little bit of time, but I promise you it's worth it. And you just want to keep pinching and pulling and fluffing until you are satisfied with how your curls look. Then I'm going to take an eyebrow razor and I'm going to tease with this along the part, just the roots. And then I'm also going to do it with the edges as well. And I'm going to follow up with my edge brush again. And we're all done. That is how I did it. I hope I answered all of y'all questions. If y'all have any more, please leave a comment, like, and follow for more. This is the final look, undetectable, okay? $15 hairstyle. You really can't beat it. Like, can't nobody tell you this ain't your hair. Be for real.